Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Bootstrap 5.3 tutorial series introduction. So before you continue, here we have got some prerequisites, HTML, CSS and JavaScript. If you need to learn more about any of these technologies, you can watch my HTML, CSS and JavaScript based series and find the links in the description below. So here we have Bootstrap, and Bootstrap is a powerful feature-packed front-end toolkit. You can build anything from prototype to production in minutes. Mobile-first responsive design is the goal. Bootstrap CSS aims to apply the bare minimum styles to make a layout work at the smallest devices, and then layers on styles to adjust that design for larger devices. Let's have some examples. So I am here getbootstrap.com, and let's click on this examples tab. So here we have various examples, and let me click a couple of them. Say here we have snippets, various snippets. Let's turn on headers, features, sidebars, and say custom components. Say if you want to make some album, or if you are making, let me zoom it in. Alright, so if you are making any e-commerce application, you can start your project with this pricing page or this checkout page or this product. There are a ton of templates that you can start your project with. Here we have got various NAVBARs, and alright, let me show you. You can choose any of the headers from these headers, and then features, then sidebars. If you need, you can start your project with these sidebars as well. And if you are making any album for your application, you can start your project with this template. Or if you are making an e-commerce application, you can start your project with this pricing page or this checkout form, and this is suitable for any product page. And here we have got some NAVBARs. So mobile first, meaning that by keeping in mind that you are designing your application for mobile as well as desktop and other devices. Say let me turn on my DevTools. So here we have got a DevTools. If you need to learn more about this tool, you can watch my DevTool based series and find the links in the description below. So if you turn this device mode on, so that mimics the screen of various devices. Say this is for mobile small, this is for medium, and this is for large devices. So that's how your application will look like on various devices. Let me turn off our DevTools for now, and I am going to close these examples for now. Alright, and let's go to Visual Studio Code. For this whole series, we'll be using Visual Studio Code as our code editor. And if you need to learn more about VS Code, because I'll be using many hotkeys and other stuff as well, so it is recommended that you go and watch my VS based series and find the links in the description below. Now there are various ways you can set up your Bootstrap based projects. Number one, kickstart your project. You can also include Bootstrap CSS and JavaScript with required components. So let's start how you can kickstart your project with Bootstrap. Say let's open any of the example here. Say if you want to make this starter template, or any, say if you want to make a blog, you can open this example. Simply right click anywhere and click on this view page source option, and here is the code. Select everything here, copy, and get back to your code editor. And here I have source folder, and here I am going to create a new file. Let's name this, say, intro, and you can name it as you like, say .html, and let's paste the code here. Hit save. And I am also using this Go Live extension with this Visual Studio Code, and with this application you can open this document in browser, and you also do not need to reload your page as you make changes to your source document. So it will take a couple of moments to start on. Alright, so here we have our first Bootstrap based page, which is, let me turn this off. Alright, so the page is broken. It does not look like this one because you will need to make some changes here. Let's get back to our code editor and come in here. So this is the link where you need to link the CSS provided by Bootstrap, and let's get back to our get Bootstrap documentation. And this is the documentation that we will be using throughout this series. If you want to, you can also check it yourself. So let's click here, CDN links. So this is the CSS. Let's copy this line of code from here and paste it here. Alright, it's safe, and see if it starts working. Alright, so now our blog page is working. Let me turn off the page source, and so this is just like this, and you will also need to copy the JavaScript CDN, Control C, and let's paste it. Let's come all the way down, and here we have script tag, and let's replace this code with the code we have just copied. It's safe. And now get back to your intro.html. So everything is working just fine. That's how you can start with any of these examples. Let's open this in a new tab, and here we have got various templates that you can start your project with. So that was how you can kickstart your project, and let's come back in here, and now let's include Bootstrap CSS and JavaScript with required components. So what I mean by that, if you want to start from scratch, or we have got various forms here that you can use in your project. Say this is the form, and this is also the form, and here we have got various components. For example, this accordion, you can use it in your project, and this is the carousel that you can use as well, various buttons, and here we have buttons that you can use in your project. So let me show you how you can use these components in your projects. Come back in here, open the documentation in new tab, and let's copy this second option, include Bootstrap CSS and JavaScript. Copy this code from here, and let's select everything and paste in there. Hit save and see what we have now. So this is the page that we have just pasted from the Bootstrap starter template, and if you want to use any of the components provided by Bootstrap, say if you want to use these buttons, copy these buttons from here and paste the buttons here. Let me fix the indentation, hit save, and here we have buttons. And say if you want to use this form to your application, email address, password, just copy the code from here and paste this code. Say I am replace these buttons with the form, hit save, and you have successfully included the form provided by Bootstrap in your own application. Or if you want to use any of these components, for example this accordion, so after any of the example there is a HTML code provided, so you just need to copy this and paste it in your own HTML document and hit save and see if it's working. Alright, let me turn off this example tab and this button tab as well. So the accordion is also working in your own intro.html. So that's how you can quick start and include any of these components provided by Bootstrap. And in the next episode we'll be learning how you can lay out your project and customization. Moreover, we'll also be discussing that how you can pull in Bootstrap's source files into nearly any project with package manager. And that was all about the introduction of Bootstrap. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.